you've probably felt like you're flatlining or plateauing, whatever. And there's all this brain dead information of like consistency is key. But the thing is, that doesn't help, because nobody out there is like, whoa, I need to be consistent. No way. Because they're already consistent. Flatlining is just being consistently mediocre. You need to be consistently great. Now, I'm not saying this is you, but imagine the kid in class who gets like straight 70s, just mid. Well, the thing is, they're okay with that, and that's why they get those grades. But now imagine the kid in the corner of the class who's like, I did so bad on this test, and he's like literally crying over his score. And then you ask him what he got, and he's like, 92. Now imagine if those kids like swapped bodies or something. The mid-grade kid would think, whoa, 92? Sweet, I don't have to study. He would let his grades drop to 80s to 70s, because that's what he's like. He's okay with that. He's okay with getting C's. But then think about the kid who's crying over 92. He would be absolutely devastated, ready to shoot up the school over 70%. So what would he do? He would work. He would work hard, and he would break the flat line, because he's so dissatisfied with that low of a grade. And so if you aren't happy with where you are, good, because it'll help you like change. You need more of that. And you can't just swap with someone who's lower than you, like in this example. You need to set a standard that's higher to make you more dissatisfied. You raise your bar of okay so that the mid results that you have start to seem unacceptable. You become the person who has to change. Hey, if Elon Musk gave me all his companies, I would burn them to the ground. Why? Not because I hate Elon Musk or something, but because he makes $631 per second. Think about that for a second. Oh, and he just made another 631. But that's like 2.3 million. Yeah, $2.3 million per hour. That's so much to me, where I would think, like, whoa, that's crazy. I would be okay letting that drop to 100,000 per hour, because that's still a ton of money to me. But if Elon checked his bank account and saw he only made $100,000 per last hour, he would be like, what? He would be pissed. He would be like, $100,000? No. And he would work to get it back. But the difference between those two reactions is just where you set the bar. So how can we use this to our advantage? We know we need to set the bar higher, but what can we actually do about it? You, me, her, him, your cat, your mom? We all need to set daily goals. The reason I use that Elon Musk analogy is because it's easy to show how like far ahead of you he is, even on small time horizons. Obviously, he makes more money than you in a year. Don't like bullshit yourself. But he also mogs you every second. So yes, you can set like a goal for the year. You can say, I want to do this by the end of the year. I want to do this by the end of the year. But it effectively sets the bar high, right? Because you're setting a high goal for the year, which should mean that like, okay, I'm setting my standard up here. But then you only get that dissatisfied feeling that I talked about once a year. It's like only getting your tests back once a year. You only get to really see how much progress you've made one time throughout like the entire 365 days. You need to be reminded way more often that like as often as you can. That's why you set daily goals. So you need to know like what you're actually going to do every day. And if you don't get it done, then you need to not be okay with that, because it's the daily goals that will help you achieve that big goal. I'm not saying don't set long-term goals, definitely do, but it's the small goals that will compound to that. That's all a month or a year really is, just like multiple days strung together. So I said it before and I'll say it again, but succeed every day and you'll succeed every month, every year, every lifetime. You probably only have one of those, but whatever. So what you need to do is realize where your bar of okay is, and then think, is that really okay? And yeah, it's probably not, because if it is, that means you want to stay at this level for the rest of your life. So yeah, make it happen, man. Make it happen.